very much united here. And we just want to reiterate again what Martha has told you, that we are acting in the best interest of the members of Azimio, and that the meeting on Wednesday at Kamkunji grounds is a peaceful public consultative meeting. It is not a demonstration or picketing. It is just a consultative meeting with the people of Kenya. And on the 12th of December, Jamhuri Day, we are going to Jacaranda Garden in Embakasi, not Kamkunji. Again, that is just going to be celebrating Jamhuri Day with Wazalendo wa Kenya. And it's also going to be a very peaceful congregation. Not protests, not picketing, not at all. But all that also is also guaranteed by the Constitution of Kenya. If we wanted to do a protest demonstration, we would just inform the police, provide security, and we'll do it. But we are not demonstrating. We are not going to engage in any act of thuggery or hooliganism, and no property is going to be destroyed. We urge the government not to use this.
Hello everyone, welcome again to this YouTube channel, and to continue enjoying political analysis and other trending news in Kenya. And to my fellow Kenyans, of late we have been aware of the eagerly awaited demonstration, and some days are elapsing. It is just a few or one day to come. And something that is very unique, we can see that the agenda or the aim of that demonstration at Kamkunji has changed rapidly. Before, the agenda of that demonstration was to fight or to defend the Cherera 4 from being outstated from their offices. Another one, they were against the importation of GMO. They were also against the invading dictatorship that they feel it is approaching to come in our nation. Another agenda is about the state capture, whereby they were saying that the president has captured the judiciary, the legislature, the judges. Everybody have been corrupt, and they have been bribed. They have been bought by the president so that they can support all his agendas, including the National Assembly, the Senate, the JLAC, even all the people who can support the common mwananchi. They are behind the president. That is their claims. They are also claiming about the high living standard. These were among few agendas that we were expecting to be discussed on 7th of December. But just the day after the president has suspended the Cherera 4 from their offices, the tune of the song changed, and now, as we are talking right now, on 7th, it is not a demonstration anymore. It is a peaceful and a public consultation, whereby they have reframed that name from demonstration or mega rally to public consultation, and it will be a peaceful one. Why do you think this thing has changed immediately? And immediately after the president has suspended the 4 from their offices, we see some of these Cherera 4 members have resigned from their job officially. The first one was Justus Nyangaya, and immediately followed by Julian Cherera, the vice chair. This one is a big blow to Azimio la Umoja team at large, because one of the basic factors that made them to plan for the demonstration was to protest against the removal of the Cherera 4 from their offices. And now that these two have resigned, yet the battle that was to be fought was to prevent them from coming out of their offices. And this seems to be so shameful to Azimio la Umoja coalition, since the resignation of these two IEBC commissioners has left Azimio la Umoja in a shameful fight that they are going to fight. They are continuing with their agendas, but it is a meaningless fight, since what is the meaning of continuing to defend someone, yet the same person has already given up, has surrendered, and is never interested in the affairs that you are pushing. This is a shameful and a meaningless fight to Azimio la Umoja when they are going to press on with the Cherera 4 agenda. And another reason as to why this agenda of the Kamkunji meeting was changed, it is because Azimio la Umoja did not want to lose focus, or did not want to let it go of not holding the so-called maandamano. Despite these two IEBC commissioners resigning, they still wanted to hold on their agenda, on their plan of holding the meeting, whereby they are saying that it is a public consultation meeting, and being weakened by this action of the resignation of these two, the Azimio la Umoja had to be smart enough to play their cards so that they could fix another agendas of the meeting. And we don't know the fate of the remaining two IEBC commissioners who have not resigned, if they can also follow the suit of resigning. And they say the resignation of these two, it is a cohesion of the president or of the UDA coalition, and it is due to the pressure that has been exerted in their job that have made them to resign. And following all these procedures that have been happening, we see Azimio la Umoja are going to hold their meeting, but it will be a meaningless. It will not have the exact impact as it had been expected, as it has been stated before. And following this, we are also expecting to see how the meeting will go, or the results of the meeting, because they have assured us that it is a peaceful public consultation. It will be a peaceful one. It will be a conducive one. There will be no commotions. There will be no theft. There will be no destruction of properties. And they will abide to the rules and make sure that everything is safe. For more information, let us watch this as we follow the conversation.
We are dismayed that those in authority are trying to paint a horror movie. Some of them have even hoped that there will be no deaths. A clear indication that they are the ones planning mayhem. We have just come from campaigns that were so peaceful. There were no serious, ugly incidents throughout the country. Where on earth would they get the idea that a public meeting will be unruly? We want to warn anybody bent on trying to disorganize and create mayhem at our meeting to be warned. And for those in charge of the security agencies to do their duty to ensure that they keep peace at our meeting as provided by the Constitution and the law. Our public consultations will be about the 4 IEBC commissioners who have been subjected to gross injustices and forced to resign. The consultations are also about other pressing national issues. On the IEBC, we note it is being cannibalized, the consequences of which shall be grim. We are gathering to discuss this state of affairs and to remind those in authority that all legislation relating to elections in this country is normally negotiated. The law they are trying to amend was negotiated in 2017. Similarly, all laws relating to elections and to IEBC must be negotiated, and we shall not tolerate skewed legislation, partisan legislation, trying to introduce a William Ruto Electoral Commission, not even a Kenya Kwanza, a William Ruto Electoral Commission. The Electoral Commission must be for all Kenyans, not to serve an individual or a faction.
Now, the most important thing we are trying to pass a message is that Kenyans should not sit back and watch as the country goes down to the dogs. These so-called new kids on the block have been in government. There's nothing new. In fact, they're just reinstating those old bad days, and we are cautioning Kenyans and alerting them that the era of dictatorship is back with us, and that Kenyans should not sit back and allow these people that comfort of thinking that they can subdue all of us. We will not let them.
And on 12th of December, they say they will be having their public celebration at the Jacaranda Gardens, not in the Kamkunji ground, whereby on 12th they will be celebrating their public day. They name it as the Mzalendo celebration, whereby the patriots who will be in that gathering, they are the people whom they say they are the patriots, and they will be celebrating as they finalize the meeting and their public consultation. Everybody is welcomed, and they expect that the turnout of the people will be in a good number, because they claim to have freedom of expression, freedom of assembly, everything, speech, picketing, but they are so specific, and they are avoiding the word demonstration. They are avoiding the word mega rally, and they are coloring that word with public consultation, a peaceful public consultation. Let us also expect that there will be peace that will prevail. And what is the take of people about this? We can see some of the people who have responded to this public consultation or meeting at Kamkunji. The first one is the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, and another one is the President himself, William Ruto, whereby they have said the other party is free to demonstrate, is free to hold their meeting, as long as the agenda is known, as long as they promise to behave and to be peaceful, and they promise not to disrupt the fellow wananchi who will be busy in their works. As long as they promise there will be no theft and destruction of property. And in addition, His Excellency President William Samoei Ruto has summoned CS Kindiki about the security issues. He has said everything will be organized and the security will be tight. So what can happen in case anything goes wrong against what Azimio la Umoja have promised? It means that the government is very much prepared and aware of anything that can happen, and considering that they say they can provide Azimio la Umoja with security, with a lot of soldiers who can provide security there, it means that they can use these security men to silence the Azimio la Umoja or to end the so-called public consultation. And our president is very unpredictable. He can do anything to silence these people. And let us hear what they said.
The only handshake William Ruto is interested in is a handshake with the hustlers to give them the hustler fund. Ile handshake Dr. William Ruto ako haja naye ni handshake ya hawa viongozi wa kanisa. We want meaningful handshake for this country. Lakini hiyo barabara anaenda tunamjua. Afanya maandamano na rais tunakuomba akubaliwe afanye. Hata tupee askari wa mlinde, bora wasiguse mali yetu. Sio tu wasifanye looting na kuharibu mali yetu. Hiyo peke yake. Lakini wafanya mkutano kelele wapige kutoka asubuhi mpaka maizo mashiurari. Mari magidi ya ng'ombe nywe mai. Idetia ya hore wa bebe. Na atigano nake. No ndakahutie kindu kia mundu. Oguo tu andu thithino yawe gitirwo mali yetu. Hiyo Professor Kindiki na watu yake walinde mali yetu. Lakini kelele aende apige. Na huyu Dr. William Ruto mkimwangalia, huyu ni wakuziwa uoga. Huyu ni wakuziwa uoga. Si walikuwa wamesema wataibu
kuwa anafanya kazi ya upinzani, ni wale tunawajua. Sio watu wageni kwetu. Si ni wale tu wa maandamano wa kawaida. So mimi nimemwambia Professor Kindiki aulize hawa watu schedule ya maandamano. Ndio tuwapatie askari ya kuwachunga wasiharibu mali ya watu. Kama wanataka kufanya every day ama every week ama every month na kwa miaka ngapi, watu waambie wanataka kufanya hiyo maandamano. Kwa sababu tumewazoea. Mimi nataka niwahakikishie Wakenya, ile mpango tuko nayo ya kubadilisha uchumi wa taifa letu la Kenya, ya kusaidia wakulima wetu watusaidie kuzalisha chakula, mpango yetu ya housing na agroprocessing, na kutafuta soko ya mazao yetu ili tuwe na ajira na tuwe na biashara. Agenda yetu ya affordable credit, kila mtu awe na uwezo wa kukopa pesa kwa riba ya chini. Hiyo mpango tutaiendeleza. Kuwe na maandamano, kusiwe na maandamano, kwa sababu hawa watu tunawajua kwamba hawataki uchumi wa Kenya iendelee, kwa sababu wamezoea kuweka watu kwenye umaskini ndio waweze kuwatawala, ndio waweze kufanya yale mambo yanafanya. Lakini mimi nataka niwaambie Wakenya wote, tuungane, tujiokoe kutoka hawa
For more information, subscribe, turn on the notification button so that next time I upload a video like this, you don't miss out on the information. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.